Hi, how are you doing? This is Pastor Cheryl. I have gone through so much of this synoptic gospel stuff and preaching over the years of just the Bible. And it's hard to tell whether I've taught this to you before or not. But anyway, um, it would be kind of a hard pressed thing. But anyway, the stilling of the storm. Matthew 8:18, Mark 4:35 through 41, Luke 8:22 through 25. And I'll show it to you. Okay, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. And you can see the big gaps, where there's gaps in here. And you see the big gaps? And here I've written in some of the gaps. And this is something that, as a religion major in my undergrad, that I used, and also seminary. And I will read you Mark, because he has the most words. On that day, when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us go across to the other side." And leaving the crowd, they took him in the boat, just as he was, and other boats were with him. And a great storm of wind arose, and the waves beat the boat, so that the boat was already filling. But he was in the stern, asleep on the cushion. And they woke him up and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care if we perish?" And he awoke and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. This has a page 2 up here. And he said to them, "Why are you afraid? Have you no faith?" And they were filled with awe and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" Who is this, that the wind and sea obey him? That's interesting. They didn't know. They didn't know who he was. How can you be with someone and live with someone? They were living together, in tents. They had tents. They were camping out together. But they did not know who he was. And apparently the bad weather didn't bother him at all. He could sleep through anything, apparently. I've known people like that, haven't you? But the point is, they didn't know who he was. And they were his followers. That's interesting. And so, anyway, we will continue tomorrow. And I will see you.